Hello students and welcome back to my channel. So today is the lecture 6th of this lecture series of crystal structure in solid state physics. So today we are going to learn what are tetrahedral and octahedral voids in FCC and BCC structures. FCC is a face-centered cubic structure and BCC is a body-centered cubic structure. There are many tetrahedral and octahedral voids in FCC and BCC structures. Let's start with tetrahedral voids. Tetrahedral voids are formed with 4 atoms, whereas octahedral voids are formed with 6 atoms. Out of these 4 atoms, 3 atoms are in one plane. They are joined edge to edge, and the void created here is covered by another atom which is in another plane on the top of this plane. So this is actually on the top of this plane, and the void created now is known as a tetrahedral void. I can also draw it in this way, that 3 atoms are in one plane and one atom is on the top. So this creates a pyramid like structure, and the void here is known as a tetrahedral void. Now, what is an octahedral void? In an octahedral void, we have 4 atoms which are in one plane. This is a void which is covered by one atom at the top and one atom at the bottom. So there are 4 planes, 4 atoms which are in one plane. There is one atom on the top and one atom at the bottom. So the void created in such a manner is an octahedral void. I can also draw it like 4 atoms are in one plane. One atom is on the top and one is at the bottom. So if you join all the 4 sides, it forms a octahedron, and the void created in such a structure is known as an octahedral void. So you just look at these structures carefully, because you have to imagine, when you imagine a structure, you have to imagine a octahedron and a pyramid like structure to actually locate a tetrahedral or an octahedral void. So now we come to the FCC structure first. So in a face-centered cubic structure, we all know that there are atoms at the corners, at the 8 corners of a cube, and there are atoms at the centers of all the faces. So we have one atom which is the contribution of all the corner atoms, and 3 atoms which is the contribution of all the face-centered atoms. So total atoms are 4. So Z is equals to 4. Now in a FCC structure, to memorize how many tetrahedral and octahedral voids are there, I will just give you a trick, that you all remember that FCC has 4 atoms, and if Z is the number of atoms, then if Z is equals to 4, then number of octahedral voids is equal to Z is equal to 4. So we have 4 octahedral voids, and tetrahedral voids are twice of Z, which are 8. So we have 4 octahedral voids and 8 tetrahedral voids in FCC structure. Now let us first see the octahedral voids. Out of these 4 octahedral voids, we have one octahedral void which is located at the body center. Let us see how. So if this is a FCC structure, now here I am going to draw only those atoms which contribute towards the void. So I am going to draw only the face centered atoms. So all the faces have one atom, bottom face, and this face. Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So 6 faces and 6 face centered atoms. Now just join the atoms which are lying in one plane. So 4 atoms are lying in one plane, 4 face centered atoms are lying in one plane, and 2 atoms are lying in the up plane, one atom in the upper plane and one atom in the lower plane. So this forms an octahedron, and this void created as such is an octahedral void, which is body centered. So this is a body centered octahedral void, and one unit cell has one body center. So there is one body centered octahedral void in one unit cell of FCC. Now we come to the other 3. Now the other 3 octahedral voids are located at the edge centers. Now we will see how. So to understand this, we'll draw the face centered cubic structure again. And I am going to draw the atoms, only those atoms which are involved in making the void. So in this structure, there are corner atoms. Let us take up these 2 corner atoms. One face centered atom of this face and another face centered atom of this face. So adjacent faces, and along this edge we have one corner atom here and one corner atom here. Okay, so parallel to this face centered atom, we will be having one face centered atom of this adjacent unit cell here, and parallel to this we will be having one more face centered atom which is on the other unit cell, which is above this unit cell. Okay, so 2 corner atoms, 2 face centered atoms of one unit cell, 2 parallel face centered atoms of the other unit cell. So this is the arrangement. Now if I join, I can see that these 4 atoms lie in one plane. And one atom is on the top and one atom is at the bottom. Okay, because of the board I am drawing on the board, the structure is not so clear. It doesn't look like an octahedron, but it is, because if you visualize it in a 3 dimension, then these atoms lie on one plane, this atom is on the top and this atom is on another plane which is at the bottom. So it forms an octahedron, and the void created as such is exactly at the edge center, exactly at this position. So this edge centered void is known as edge centered octahedral void, and we have 12 edges. So we have 12 edge centered octahedral voids, and one edge is shared by 4 other unit cells. So 12 by 4 is equals to 3. So we have 3 edge centered octahedral voids that contribute to one unit cell. So 3 edge centered voids, 3 edge-centered voids, and 1 body-centered void. So 1 plus 3, 4 octahedral voids, which is same as the number of atoms in a FCC lattice is there. So now we come to tetrahedral voids in FCC structure. So tetrahedral is formed by 4 atoms, 3 atoms in one plane and 1 atom on the top. So it makes a pyramid like structure. So we will look for pyramids now. So let us draw a FCC lattice, FCC unit cell. Now we will consider one corner atom, this one, and 3 face centered atoms. So we will join one corner atom and 3 face centered atoms. So let's take this face centered atom, this one, and this one. Okay, so now when you join this, it forms a pyramid like structure, and the void created like this is a tetrahedral void. Now corresponding to the corners, for every corner we have this arrangement in every corner, and for every corner we have one tetrahedral void, and this tetrahedral void is completely inside the unit cell. It is inside the structure. So it contributes fully towards the unit cell. So its contribution is 1. So if we have here 8 corners, we have a cube. So 8 corners are there. So at every corner we have one tetrahedral void. So we have 8 tetrahedral voids. In FCC unit cell. So for you, it's very easy to remember. If in FCC Z equals to 4, we have 4 octahedral voids, and 2 into 4, that is 8 tetrahedral voids. So now we come to the BCC structure. So now we come to octahedral voids in a body-centered cubic structure. So in a body-centered cubic structure, you all know that there are atoms at the corners and one atom at the body center. This is a BCC structure. Now for octahedral voids, we have 2 types of octahedral voids in a BCC lattice or BCC unit cell. First are those voids which lie at the face centers, and others lie on the edge centers. First we will look on the voids. First we will look at the voids which lie on the face centers. So for face centered voids, let me draw another BCC unit cell. So for this I need 4 atoms which are on the same plane. So let me consider these 4 corner atoms. One body centered atom which belongs to this unit cell, and one body centered atom which belongs to the unit cell which is above this particular unit cell. So this is one body centered atom, this is one body centered atom, and these are the corner atoms. So if I join the body centered atoms with the corner atoms, this forms an octahedron, and the void formed as such lies exactly on the face center, and this is known as the face centered octahedral void. octahedral void. So there are 6 faces. So every face has an octahedral void. So there are 6 octahedral voids and the contribution is half because they lie on the face center. So there are 3 octahedral voids in one unit cell. Now we come to the voids which are on the edge centers. So let me draw 2 unit cells. This is one and another unit cell, which is exactly okay. So these are 2 unit cells, body centered structures. So one body centered atom is here and another body centered atom is here. So now just imagine that there are 2 more unit cells which are on a plane which is outside this board, that means which are in the front. So I'll just make those body centered atoms. One body centered atom is here, suppose, and the another body centered atom is represented here. Okay. So now consider these 4 body centered atoms and 2 corner atoms at this particular edge. So now if I join this, they are all the body centered atoms are located at in one plane, and these 2 atoms, one is on the top, one is at the bottom. So this forms an octahedron. And the void created like this lies exactly on the edge center and is known as edge centered octahedral void. So there are 12 edges in a unit cell. So 12 edges in one unit cell. So edge centers, so we have 12 octahedral voids and one edge is shared by 4 unit cells. So we have 3 octahedral voids per unit cell. So these were octahedral voids, 12 octahedral voids on the edge centers and 6 octahedral voids on the face centers of one unit cell. So in the end we come to tetrahedral voids in BCC structure. So let us draw BCC structure and the atoms that contribute towards this particular void. This one's not working. So for tetrahedral void, we go towards the corner. So let us take up this edge and we have 2 corner atoms here, one body centered atom of this unit cell and one body centered atom of the unit cell which is above this unit cell. So we have 4 atoms now. So these 4 atoms, if I join, making one plane out of these 3 atoms and this atom at the top. So this forms a pyramid like structure and there is a void which is situated somewhere here and is known as the tetrahedral void. Now there are 24 such voids in a particular BCC structure. So how to draw these voids? Let us draw bigger unit cell. So when we make this type of a structure, the tetrahedral void that I just showed you is on this position, which is actually 1/4 of the edge length. So parallel to this, we have one void here, similarly one here and one here. So on one face, we have 4 tetrahedral voids. So we have 6 faces. So 6 into 4, 24 tetrahedral voids are there, which are located in these positions. Exactly 1/4 of the edge length. So like this, we have 24 tetrahedral voids. So this was all about tetrahedral and octahedral voids in FCC and BCC structures. So hope it is clear to you, but still if you have any questions, please drop a comment and I will reply to your queries. Thank you for watching, and if you don't want to miss other videos of solid state physics, then please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon. Thank you.